What's up, family? Let's play this right quick. First thing first. With Trump, man, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone anybody trying to shoot anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody' life matters. You get what I'm coming from. So shout out to Trump. Because like Trump, he's really trying to get this crypto pushed out. You guys see what's going on, but enough talk. Let me play this interview. Shout out to Fink.
Now, I know you have been a leader in willing to embrace crypto. You have made it so that people can be in Bitcoin. We hear that you are thinking about Ethereum. These are incredible things. Now, BlackRock is not known as a gunslinger by any means. So you obviously must believe that this maybe is an alternative. Is this an alternative in order to be able, because of a deficit, maybe something long term people should have?
Absolutely. As you know, I was a skeptic.
Yes.
I was a proud skeptic. And I studied it, learned about it, and I came away saying, okay, my opinion 5 years ago was wrong. Here's my opinion today. This is what I believe in today. I believe the opportunity today. I believe Bitcoin is legitimate. I'm not trying to say there's not misuses like everything else, but it is a legitimate financial instrument that allows you to have maybe uncorrelated, non-correlated type of returns. I believe it is an instrument that you invest in when you're more frightened, though. It is an instrument when you believe that countries are debasing their currency, debasing their currency by excess deficits, and some countries are. I believe we have countries where you're frightened of your everyday existence, and if you have an opportunity to invest in something that is outside your country's control, then you can have more financial control. And so I'm a major believer that there is a role for Bitcoin in portfolios. I believe you're going to see that as one of the asset classes that we all look at. I look at it as digital gold, as I said before, and I do believe there's a real need for everyone to look at it as one alternative to, I would say, the optimism that I have in the world. If you want to hedge hope, Bitcoin is not an instrument for hope unless you're hopeful you're going to make a lot of money on it. But I look at it as a vehicle in which you're expressing your financial acumen in something that you're more frightened of the world, you're more frightened of your existence. And I believe there's a great industrial use for it. And I think a lot of people are missing that.
I couldn't agree more. I changed my mind about it when you did. You had been my thinking. It was like, you don't believe it, so I can't believe it. I want to thank Larry Fink for the message of optimism.
Thanks.
And also for a great quarter. Larry Fink is the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of BlackRock. I think the most important
CEO, chairman of BlackRock. Don't you guys see how crazy it is that every single one of you that is watching right now, do you know probably like 80% of America doesn't even know who the CEO or the chairman of all these major institutions? Think about that. Larry Fink. See this interview went over a lot of people's heads who watch CNBC, but there's another one too, Squawk Box. And with the CEO saying that there's Bitcoin is like hope, where a lot of these countries are doing away from cash. Check this out right here. Nearly 20 more countries set to permanently ditch dollar in 2024. Family, it's in your face. Now with that interview with Larry Fink, that is a sign of, hey, digital assets of where it's at right now. When we have this run, it's not going to be like, okay, we may not run again. No, this is going to be a whole different cycle. We may not see a bear market for what? I don't know. But I'm not saying that we may not retrace, But I really do believe that we're not going to retrace at the numbers that you're seeing right now. We're sitting at 1700 at 6 zeros, up 5%. Earlier on today, I think I was doing a video, we were sitting at like what, 15, 16? You see JP Morgan, they were like, crypto should rebound early August. Now, why would they say that when they were kind of like backing away? You see, Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett people, they're going to be sinking their teeth in. You guys are not understanding how much money will be flowing into this digital space. Helium, that's another crypto. The reason why I'm speaking about that, because they got the whole cell phone service. A cell phone service where it's only $20 a month, unlimited everything. Web3 is a game changer. It's a game changer. And most people are not understanding like how big that is. Now, you guys seen that. Now, check this out right here though. Investors favor Ethereum over Bitcoin, family. They favor Ethereum more than Bitcoin. Shouldn't that show you something? Shouldn't that show you guys a sign? Hey, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get real crazy in a few coming weeks right now. And then when we are in August, and when Ethereum starts trading, when we start trading, are you guys not understanding like how high of a price we could get at? Shout out to Namek23. Crypto Rover breaking. Spot Ethereum ETFs will be going live for trading next week on Tuesday, July 23rd. July 23rd. Now, hey, drop in the comment section down below. And I want you to drop the comments in the comment section below, and also repost this video on X and tell me, should I do a live on that day? On that day, the 23rd. Because you guys know I work Monday, the whole Monday. So should I start the live Tuesday morning? I say around, let me see. I'll have it running Monday night, running throughout the day, and see how the prices is. Because it's about to get crazy. And you guys are probably saying, damn, Crypto Brown, you don't usually do videos at this time. I know. Because it's about to go crazy. It's about to crank up. The prices are about to crank up. Don't you guys see where Dogelon Mars is at right now? 1698. We have been gradually climbing. It's been looking beautiful. It has been looking beautiful. Now, as you guys see right here on Etherscan, Gecko Terminal, 17. We're sitting at the 1700s, and people are accumulating Dogelon Mars. As I'm scrolling, yeah, I see some sells and buys, but that's how it's gonna be. Check this out. At 2:42 today, 2:42 p.m. Eastern time, 17 grand was thrown in. At 2:42, another address, spent 24 grand into Dogelon. Family, like, why are they making these big plays? Someone just spent $45,000 on Dogelon Mars at 10:13 this morning, and I could keep on going on. If people are throwing, did I just say how much was it right quick? I just want to make sure, because why would someone just throw 45K like it's nothing? Boom, 45K. Not a lot of people got 45K like that. You have to understand, not a lot of people who has money like that are able to do that right now. You know what I'm saying? So if they're buying into Dogelon, people are seeing, not just people, we have other major elites out there who can throw 50 grand into something that is not nothing. It's not going to hurt them. It's not going to put a dent in their pocket. But let me get into this. Crypto investors are showing a very clear preference for Ethereum over Bitcoin, as was pointed out in the latest crypto derivatives analytics report by Bybit and Block Skulls. The report, which looks at the market trends and trading signals across various platforms, reveals a divergence in investor sentiment for the top crypto, thanks to the anticipated launch of the Ethereum spot ETFs. The anticipation has resulted in a sustained volatility premium for Ethereum over Bitcoin amid increased buying activity. Block shows Centimeter Index shows a stronger bullish sentiment for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. Per the report, Ethereum volatility trades at a 10 to 15 point premium to Bitcoin's at all tenor points on the term structure, has recovered its volatility, Smile, scoot toward OTM calls much faster than Bitcoin and has seen incredible trade volumes in calls that far outweigh the activity in its puts. The report states that Ethereum futures have been recovering faster in open interest compared to Bitcoin despite market fluctuations. Clearly, there is a strong market narrative centered around Ethereum ETF prospect. And you guys are not understand that we are on the Ethereum blockchain. We are in the ecosystem. Listen, you guys have been seeing once Bitcoin is climbing, Dogelon climb. All like basically all the assets climb. So even though Ethereum ETFs will be trading, crypto is still going to be running. It's going to be running because people are not just going to buy into Ethereum or just the Ethereum tokens on the exchange, but they're also going to grab some Bitcoin. They're going to grab everything. So anything that they see that has a good fit in the ecosystem as a retail investor, and they see a token named Dogelon Mars, ticker symbol Elon, the only token that has the symbol Elon by itself, they're going to go in heavy. Rufus Chain has not came out yet. It hasn't came out yet. So you guys see the drift I'm coming from? We are going to make a lot of money. I mean, that's the point why you guys here, right? You guys not here just to watch another dude on the TV screen just talk to you. You're here because you are investing into something that you see and believe it has a tunnel, and we are going to see the light and have generational wealth. Most people say you can't have generational wealth with what you probably put in, but I showed you guys in older videos that people only invested 8,000 and made 5 point something $billion. That's just with $8,000. So do the math. Think about it. They bought Shiba in what 10 zeros. We're at 6 zeros. So you're thinking that we're just only going to sit at 5 zeros and thinking that we're at an all-time high and that's the highest that we are going. You are out of your mind. You're out of your mind, man. Hold up. Bybit and Black Scholes observed that the recovery in Ethereum futures is far stronger The massive trading volume seen in Ethereum perpetual contracts further support this bullish sentiment. Investors are busy getting ready to benefit from the potential upswing in Ethereum's market value. The crypto market saw a large spot sell off recently, coinciding with the highest single day trade volume in perpetual swaps over the past month. Traders rushed to cover their exposure, leading to a fall in open interest. According to the report, this high trade volume, especially in Ethereum, tells us that many traders were closing out long positions in anticipation of the Ethereum ETF launch date. So people are loading their positions. We've been loading our positions since 2021. Since 2021 in Dogelon. So, most of us are more racked up than a lot more people. And it's not just to say any hate or whatnot, but, we've been through the rain and we still going through it. So what we dealing with right now is just a breeze. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a breeze. I done felt it before. We done been on this roller coaster ride multiple times. We know how it feel. So ain't nothing changed, but the only thing that's going to change is because of this spot ETF that's going to start trading supposedly Tuesday. We should be seeing a lot of these institutions going ham. They're already seen. Bitcoin was the first test dummy. It went out. They did the Bitcoin ETF. You see that? So when they did that, they're like, oh, damn, a lot of these other institutions made a lot of bread off of that. You could really make a lot of millions or billions of dollars into that. Michael Saylor done dropped $863 million, got a loan for 97 years. And he bought in long. So you're telling me these institutions, these people who got all the bread, that they don't know what they're doing and they looking stupid? So how are you going to judge somebody who has a lot of wealth? He has a lot of wealth. And I'm not saying, bow down to anybody who has wealth. That's not my stilo. But what I'm saying is this: they take risk, what most of us scared to do. They take risks and they say it's all a game. They're not like down, oh well, we shouldn't invest in that now. Now Michael Saylor was like, man, that's how you know who's really the GOAT. Michael Saylor was like, man, he's clearing out the noise. He's like, man, these people don't know what's going on. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to run this way. We're going to accumulate this because I see a future with it. So, as what I'm telling you guys, there's a future in Dogelon. This is why we invest. We invest in Dogelon Mars because we know it's going to be bigger than what a lot of people may see it is right now. This is what happens when you become a legend. You're a legend in the game because you held and you hold. You wasn't letting anything trick you off of your pivot. You stood tall and you standing on business. I ain't shaking now. I haven't shaken now. I haven't sold a bag. For what? That's not generational wealth. 10,000 ain't no generational wealth. 100 bands ain't no generational wealth. $1 million is not no generational wealth. I'm keeping it G, and I'm not looking at. I'll sleep on that. I'll sleep on $1 million. Most people can't. Most people won't. They're like, forget that. I ain't got enough belief to even think that this token will go higher than that. I'll deal with it. I got other little, assets that I can cash out, but I ain't cashing out this though. It don't make sense. And this is why I stand so heavy on Dogelon. I'm looking at generational freedom. Okay? Do what I want. Go wherever I want. There's no such thing as a night and day. I move however I want to move. That's how I want to move. Do things in private. So that's why I'm like, most people may not have that same belief that I may have. But it's the reason why certain ones are locking in with me because they believe the same vision that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just so much. It's just so much going on right now. You know what I'm saying? As you guys see, Ash Crypto BlackRock CEO Larry Fink with $10 trillion says he was wrong about Bitcoin and he's a major believer after studying Bitcoin. Shout out to Dogelon Meme Lord. Another little thread about Rufus Chain and the AI land on Mars metaverse game. So far, what we know is Publicist Sapient is helping Dogelon Mars help build the game. So as you guys see right here, Dogelon Mars and Publicist Sapient, excuse me if I'm saying it wrong, to launch an AI powered metaverse in Q3 2024. A key AI feature being integrated into Dogelon, Land on Mars, is terraforming, which uses an advanced text to 3D generator, allowing users to create anything imaginable by simply requesting it. Buy and build land on Mars. So family, I'm gonna cut the video a little short, but I just want you guys to understand this. we're not in no we're not in a crazy situation right now. Get your mind out of that. You know, it's about to get crazy, and we are going to enjoy this wild ride. We're gonna enjoy it. I'm telling you, this is something that you guys may have never seen. This is something that I ain't never seen. This is something that people who were in 2017 and 2021 who became millionaires never seen. It's gonna be bigger than that. It's gonna be bigger than that. If you thought the whole Shiba Inu thing that blew up and made a few people billionaires, that ain't nothing. That's not nothing. Tens of trillions of dollars are gonna hop into the crypto space. It's and that's just from Larry Fink and them. This is not from all the money in the world, baby. Everything going crypto, payments in crypto. They doing away with the dollar. Hey, it's about to be crazy. And we are all here to witness it because we've been accumulating. We've been on top of the game before the rest. You understand? See, there's people who've been in the game way before us, but we in the game. And we were still early. Even though we came in a couple years later, a couple months later, a couple of days later, even you hopped in right now, these numbers ain't gonna be the same. You ain't gonna be seeing these numbers no more. You ain't gonna ever see Dogelon Mars at no damn 6 zeros. You ain't never gonna see Dogelon sitting at 5 zeros for no. We ain't going back down. You're not gonna see Bitcoin at 60 either. It's about to go down. So where you see these assets and how high it is, well, if you think it's high right now, it's nothing. If you think the all-time high is what we had in the digital space is something, you're out your mind. We up. We about to go crazy. So I appreciate everybody tapping in and locking in with me because it's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. That if you don't even got enough paper to get more bags to Dogelon, as long as you got some, that's all that matters. As long as you got some. Who say you need a certain amount to become a millionaire? Who told you you need a certain amount to become a millionaire? Hey, I just gave you my little list of what I made. Where what if you're a whale, shrimp, whatnot, it doesn't really matter as long as you got you a bag. Dogelon will get you at 10 cents, and you got 14 million. Multiply that. Do the numbers. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk a little bit numbers before I clock out though. 14 million times 10 cents. That's 1.4 million. So you saying, and you could buy 14 million tokens of Dogelon probably for like what, $5 or $10? You see what $5 or $10 did for you? So yeah, I'll be back making a little bit more longer videos, but I had to drop this video because a lot of things is happening and it's starting to crank up. So y'all crank up with me. Be safe.